I want to talk about another thing that happened this year, recently,
Yes.
about a month ago.
Yeah.
Where I thought you might be too jittery, but you kept your cool. We went and saw Bruce Springsteen on Broadway.
The boss.
Yeah.
The best. The best.
It was a birthday present.
It was a birthday present.
And then afterwards, we got to say hi to Bruce Springsteen.
And I don't know why I thought that wouldn't happen, but I didn't think it would happen.
Well, you're supposed to not think it's going to happen. It's a
But
surprise.
sometimes...
That's where she's at in her life right now.
Yeah.
If she didn't meet him, it might have been like, oh, bummer.
But you did, and you took a picture. And Dad, I have a question, because I'm going to show the picture of Mom and Bruce Springsteen. Has Mom ever looked that happy with you?
Can I hold it up for a second?
Yeah, sure.
A little closer. No.
Yeah. And I have to say, it was really nice because I wasn't going to ask for a picture, and you were not going to ask for a
No.
picture. And we said hello when we were walking out, and his beautiful, talented wife, Patty Scalfa, said, Bruce, you have to take a picture with Seth's mom.
Right.
And then you repaid her by getting real handsy with Bruce Springsteen.
And there's another picture, though, where he's actually smooching me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that one.
At your wedding, you guys, for the, mother-son dance,
Yeah.
sang an unusual song.
Our first dance, but not our first
so-
dance. No, for you.
For you.
Yeah,
I
that
came
was
for you.
Yeah,
For
and it was
you,
nice.
for
And
you.
it's not a very common first dance.
No,
song.
it was like a jitterbug dance.
Yeah.
And people didn't expect that.
No, well, there was a lot that they didn't expect from our wedding. So another thing I want to say, we showed a video of Ash, and a couple years ago on this show, we announced that we were having Ash, and so I want to take this opportunity now. You guys obviously know, but my wife and I are expecting a second baby. And very excited. Thank you. Very excited.
So I have to say, I get the phone call, and my Seth is sometimes a crier.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Okay, so he's crying on the phone, and he can't catch his breath. He's like sobbing, and I said, what happened? Are you okay? And he said, no, it's wonderful news. It's wonderful news. I said, what is it? And he said, well, we're going to have another baby. I said, that's fabulous. I said, why are you crying? He said, because for over a month I've had to pretend that I don't care what sex it is, and I do care. I want a little boy so we can be Sufi and posh.
That's true. I really wanted a brother for my son
For
because I
Ash.
was so lucky to have one. So
Yeah,
that was.
they've always been the best of
Yeah.
friends, 2 years apart, and that's exactly what Ash and Albert are going to be, right?
Well, now, okay, so you, because we have not decided on a name, but Dad, explain why you feel so strongly about Albert.
Well, for the old sweats that have been here every year, we've had 5 sheepdogs. They're all named Albert. We have Albert 5. And I really love the dog, and I always wonder what it would sound like if it could talk. But I never hear like a voice like on a cartoon or a movie or a child that that's what Albert would sound like. So I figure if they name the kid Albert, eventually he'll start to talk. And I'll say, oh yeah, that's it. And this is a little bit sad on Thanksgiving, but the kid's gonna outlive the dog.
Yeah.
And so if I have it's like Pinocchio. You know, the dog becomes a real boy.
Right.
And everything works out.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's great. You know my wife. Do you think this will be a tough sell?
Well,
We have one advantage.
Right.
She is big on the A's, so
Yeah.
I know
A
it's
name.
going to be an A name.
Yeah.
right.
Can I tell you that the fact it's been 5 of our dogs' names has eliminated it from...
You can tell us that, but it doesn't mean we have to stop hoping for it.
That's true. And by the way, I have another son. Who knows? Someday, if that doesn't work out.
Hypothetically, if you had a child, would Albert be eliminated as a possibility?
Albert was my name in her French class.
That's right,
That's right.
Albert.
Yeah, I think it's a great name.
All right.
That's a great name.
All right.
All right.
Hillary's voting for Bruce, by the way.